Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player who's learned fast for me is Luke Shaw, a fullback who likes to involve himself in matters at the offensive end of the pitch, but he covers the ground with speed and a good work ethic, so I think he's coming on really well.
Okay, interesting. Hoists it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. De Ligt played in with accuracy. Goes long. That's beautifully weighted. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Ruben Dias. That's a terrific surge down the right. Beautifully done. Forward it goes. It's a long ball, and it's not hit its target. This is gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. And that has been cleared. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Looks to dink one in. And he's there to cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance! Chance! They score! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Manchester themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Manchester are enjoying a good spell, right? Rodri has given away a free kick. Deftly done. Finds himself eased off the ball. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Rodri. Has a hit! Bernardo Silva opts to play it back. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, look, I don't think you can say he didn't have enough support in that instance, because he's got to get his head up more and see what's around him. If you're going to keep your head down looking at the ball, you're not going to see the options, and that was a bit selfish for me.
Shaw. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. And he's going long. Keeper's ball. Hoists it forward. Rodri. He's made sure that that won't get through. Shaw tries to get it forward quickly. Striding, has a goal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Can he shoot? Hits one! And in it goes! And with that goal comes comfort. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take the risk, as cunning as it comes.
Manchester take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Manchester are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Out of play for a goal kick. Bruno Fernandes. Looking to get within range. Aimed in toward... Massive leap! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
He's got away. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, nice touch. Fernandez, and it's Shaw. And the defence can get it clear. And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're off again. Goes for the cross. And it's played forward. Dashing forward at pace. Is there any support? Has a pop! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Now, given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Forward it goes.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Rodri. And now they can launch a counter. Hoists it forward. Gets away from his opponent. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Cleared without complication. Bernardo Silva. That's not going to make it.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
All the way back, and they start again. Keeper sends it forward. De Ligt does well to read it and intercepts. Rodri tries running with the ball at his feet. Hits one! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Manchester just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Has a pop! Oh, that's a waste. And it's Bernardo Silva. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He gets past his man, Bruno Fernandes goes for goal! It's anyone's ball. Looks to set one up. It's a brilliant interception. And that has been clubbed away. Bruno Fernandes. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Looks to thread it through. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he heaves it forward. It's gone for a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
And it's got through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Tries to get it forward quickly. Bernardo Silva. Good ball, it's found its target. Has a hit! And he should have made it four.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Has he picked him out? And it shapes to shoot! Going through, played into the middle. And that should be the keeper's. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Rodri. Bruno Fernandes. Donnarumma can claim that. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Played towards the front men. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. Well played, he saw that coming. A real chance to break. So that's it, it is all over. Manchester enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. There are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Mbappe, he's had a shot! There it is!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Well, here is the rain we were told to expect. Can he find a finish now? It is a corner. And the defence can get it clear. It's a throw-in. Vinicius Junior finds himself eased off the ball. Out to the right. Oh, that's neat. A chance! Oh! It's good distance on it. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Valverde with the foul. Vinicius Junior. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Vinicius Junior.
Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Chance! Tries to get it forward quickly. He's found his man. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Hits one! Oh, taken with style. They have done it! They have their equaliser! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Alexander-Arnold plays it over to the other flank. Vinicius Junior. João Cancelo drives it forward. So midway through the first half, and it is has a pop! He scores! And again they hit the front. The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Lewandowski. And it's Cancelo. That'll be a throw-in. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Alexander-Arnold. He's left his man. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's there to clear it. João Cancelo. He's got the ball, he's got the space. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Danger averted for now. He's got it, and he's got time. Has a goal! No mistake! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Done very well to intervene. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior! Surely hits one! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Driving on, he could shoot here. Forward it goes. Battles to win it back. Oh, he's in! It's come loose. And it's Cancelo. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Barcelona playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. It's found its way to him. Tries to cross. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Knocks it away. Valverde goes through the middle. Defenders on the back foot. That's a promising ball. It's out for a goal kick. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Lewandowski. Clears it out of harm's way.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
That's the through ball. Timely intervention. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward, gets into a dangerous position. Played out to the right. Gets it back. And it's Lewandowski. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Chance to Vinicius Junior! Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. João Cancelo. Well positioned to make that interception. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's played forward. He's got Mbappe! It's a goal! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So we have a double substitution going on here. Madrid get themselves into the lead. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, that's where he wants it. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Rashford. Played back in. Valverde with a fine tackle. Forward it goes. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. Heads it! And in it goes! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. It is a good finish, the odds were against him, little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
One way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Just brushed off the ball there. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rashford shoots! It's there! And what a climax we have here! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Keeper sends it forward, cuts it out. It is now or never, time is against them. And it's Cancelo. This is promising. Courtois gets it away. And that's that. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona never really got into this game. I mean, conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't really adjust to it at all.